Crazy random facts you wish you knew before. Bees can fly higher than Mount Everest. According to National Geographic, bees can fly higher than 29,525 feet above sea level. Did you know that ancient Egyptians used dead mice to ease toothaches? Humans have jumped further than horses in the Olympics. Mike Powell set the record in 1991 by jumping 8.95 meters, and the horse Extra Dry set the record in 1900 by jumping 6.10 meters. Pigeon poop is the property of the British Crown. In the 18th century, pigeon poop was used to make gunpowder, so King George I confirmed the droppings to be property of the Crown. Mercedes invented a car controlled by joystick in the 1966. Cheese is the most stolen food in the world. 4% of all cheese ends up being stolen. World's largest comic book collection belongs to the Library of Congress. It has 100,000 individual issues. Human DNA and banana DNA are 50% the same. Swearing can actually help to relieve physical pain. Try it. Coffee radically changes tastes. That's why we love to eat something sweet with this drink. Monkeys see faces on inanimate objects. They see optical illusions because they always fear for their lives. They also more likely to imagine their enemies in everything around them. A mattress doubles its weight after 10 years of usage, collecting dust and dust mites. Throughout this time, vermin eat tiny parts of our skin which fall down into the mattress folds. Your brain reacts to verbal and non-verbal tasks in different ways. It turns out that we understand sign language better on a subconscious level. 15% of the air we breathe in the subway contains only human dead skin cells. We are better at making decisions if we think the topic over in a foreign language. Languages help to abstract our mind from our emotions and analyze a situation more clearly. The possibility of dying on our way to buy a lottery ticket is higher than the possibility of actually winning the lottery. The wood frog can hold its pee for up to 8 months. Rabbits can't puke because their digestive system only goes one way. The dot over the lowercase I or J is known as a title. According to some former astronauts, space smells like hot metal or seared steak. The longest wedding veil was the same length as 63.5 football fields. The record was set by Maria Paraskeva, a woman from Cyprus. Did you know that bees sometimes sting other bees? According to studies, if there's a rogue bee from another hive trying to steal some nectar, the guard bee will bite and even sting the intruder. The first iPhone wasn't made by Apple. The first mobile device to be called an iPhone was made by Cisco, not Apple. The Comic Sans font came from an actual comic book. The Australian government banned the word mate for a day. A tick bite can make you allergic to red meat. According to scientists, Saturn and Jupiter produce diamond rain. Did you know that sharks can live for 5 centuries? The fire hydrant patent was lost in a fire. Cheetahs don't roar, but they can purr, meow, hiss, bark, and growl instead. According to studies, people who look younger than their age live longer. Boiling water matters when it comes to ice cubes. As surprising as it may sound, bees can recognize faces just like humans can. There are special kosher phones. Their only function is making calls. A human loses the ability to feel dehydration with age. In the 1980s, they made up contact lenses for chickens just to improve the productivity of egg laying. Women with red hair require a bigger dose of medicine for anesthesia. Cosmetic testers are dangerous for our health. Glaciers and ice sheets hold about 69% of the world's fresh water. The fastest gust of wind ever recorded on Earth was 253 miles per hour. The best place in the world to see rainbows is in Hawaii. There are fossilized plants in Greenland under 1.4 kilometers of ice. Whale songs can be used to map out the ocean floor. New creatures have been found in deep-sea volcanoes. Mount Everest is bigger now than the last time it was measured. Climate change is causing flowers to change color. Dentistry is the oldest profession in the world. North Korea and Cuba are the only places you can't buy Coca-Cola. Did you know that the entire world's population could fit inside Los Angeles? The world's most densely populated island is the size of 2 soccer fields. The Canary Islands are named after dogs, not birds. The world's quietest room is located at Microsoft's headquarters in Washington state. More people visit France than any other country. There's only one country in the world that doesn't use the metric system. That is the United States. The longest place name on the planet is 85 letters long. The coldest temperature ever recorded was 144 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was in Antarctica. Japan is the world's most earthquake-prone country. The most expensive coin in the world was sold for more than $7 million US. More than 52% of the world's population is under 30 years old. It's estimated that Sweden has more islands than any other country. All giant pandas in zoos around the world are on loan from China. Canada has 9% of the world's forests. The red-billed quelea is the most common bird on Earth. Did you know that there's a website that tracks the world's population in real time? Link to the website is mentioned below. More people speak Mandarin Chinese than any other language. Around 1 in every 200 men are direct descendants of Genghis Khan. Copenhagen is the most bike-friendly city in the world. Facebook has more users than the population of US, China, and Brazil combined. There are only 2 countries with names that begin with the. We say the United States or the Maldives. However, only the Gambia and the Bahamas formerly included the in their names. All the ants on Earth weigh about as much as all the humans. According to studies, the ocean contains almost 200,000 different viruses. New Zealanders have more pets per household than any other country. Tokyo is the world's largest city with 37 million inhabitants. Nearly 2 people die each second. Interpol was founded in 1914 when legal professionals from 24 countries got together to discuss catching fugitives. Canada has the most lakes in the world. Bolivia is considered as the world's flattest country. Russia is known as the world's largest country. The title of the world's oldest country goes to San Marino in Europe. France's longest land border is in Brazil. Did you know that cheating on an exam in Bangladesh is punishable by imprisonment? In 2018, the Sahara Desert was covered in a blanket of white snow. Sudan has the most pyramids in the world, not Egypt. Colombia's brightest rainbow is in its river. The Sahara Desert used to be a tropical rainforest around 6,000 years ago. Like and share for more.